Marvel fans will have to wait longer for Henry Cavill's rumored role as a cosmic superhero after the latest update. Hello viewers. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more videos. Henry Cavill was most recently rumored to play Richard Rider in the TV show Nova. Fans saw him last year as Wolverine in Marvel's Deadpool and Wolverine, and the cameo entry excited Marvel fans to the core. If Cavill's role in the MCU is that of the first Nova, fans are in for a huge disappointment. It has been reported that Marvel has paused development on 3 of the shows being produced, including the Nova show. It reflects Brad Winderbaum's new plans, to begin with, the development of multiple shows only to make a few select ones. Fans were just getting their heads around the fact that Marvel might debut their favorite Superman actor Henry Cavill in a TV show role rather than in theatrical movies. It was rumored that Cavill would take on the role of Richard Rider, the first Nova, in the series Nova. Another report suggested that Rider wasn't the central character in the show. Cavill would have probably played a mentor role to Sam Alexander's Nova, which meant that he might not have had an active role in the MCU. However, even this rumored role would have to wait after Deadline's report on the status of the Nova series at Marvel Television. According to Deadline, Marvel has paused the development of 3 projects, including Nova, Strange Academy, and Terror Incorporated. While these projects were never officially green-lit, they were actively in development. Sabir Pirzada was initially tapped to pen the Nova show, and work on it began in 2022. The latest update about the Nova television project came in December 2024, when it was reported that Criminal Minds fame Ed Bernero had been hired to replace Pirzada as the writer and showrunner. The comic book version of Nova was created by Marv Wolfman and John Romita Sr. It followed a cosmic superhero who is part of the intergalactic military and police force known as the Nova Corps. Nova wields the Nova Force to protect the universe. It was likely that the character would have had a larger role to play in the Marvel storyline beyond Avengers: Secret Wars. Reports suggest that the TV series could still come to fruition at some point in the future. Some fans speculated that Henry Cavill is set to appear as Captain Britain in another upcoming MCU project. A few fans believe that the character will be introduced in one of the upcoming films as Sonya Falsworth's secret weapon. Sonya Falsworth is an MI6 agent who earlier appeared in Secret Invasion as a friend of Nick Fury and played by Olivia Colman. Brian Braddock, aka Captain Britain, was introduced in Captain Britain Weekly No. 1 in 1976. The character has a long history in the comics, famously known for leading the British super team, Excalibur. He was also part of the Secret Avengers and the Illuminati. Henry Cavill was a popular pick among fans to play Captain Britain, and some fans imagined the actor in the role in several artworks, including one from at Buffy 2ville. During an interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Cavill was asked if he would consider taking on an MCU role. He shared that he had seen the fan-made artwork of him as Captain Britain. He revealed that playing the role would be loads of fun. He wanted to play a modernized version of the character like its American counterpart, Captain America. The Enola Holmes actor told THR, "I have the internet and I have seen the various rumors about Captain Britain, and that would be loads of fun to do a cool, modernized version of that, like the way they modernized Captain America. There's something fun about that, and I do love being British." Nothing about Henry Cavill's potential MCU casting can be confirmed at this time. Marvel Television's next projects include Daredevil, Born Again, set to premiere on March 4th, Ironheart, June 24th, and Wonder Man, expected to debut in December. Fans are revisiting Zack Snyder's Justice League once again, and are now hailing one iconic scene as Zack Snyder's finest hour. Throughout the Snyderverse, there have been quite a few epic moments that just can't be countered by any other flick from the DC universe. This stands true even when it comes to those Zack Snyder films that weren't quite welcomed all that warmly, like Justice League, though the filmmaker made up for it with his own Snyder cut of the same. Talking about ZSJL in particular, there were quite a few iconic scenes that went down to be etched in fans' minds permanently. And while Henry Cavill's Superman single-handedly beating up the Flash, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, and even trashing Batman was one of those fan-favorite moments, the best place has been taken by one other unparalleled scene. While Warner Brothers failed to keep up with his genius, the extended Snyder Cut gave fans just what they had been looking for.
Cavill was born in Jersey, the largest and southernmost of the Channel Islands, which are dependent territories of the British Crown and are located off the coast of Normandy, France. He is the fourth of 5 sons of Marianne Cavill, née Dalgliesh, a secretary, and Colin Cavill, a stockbroker. The family lived in St. Helier, where Henry Cavill grew up playing computer games with his brothers. At age 13, he left Jersey to attend the Stowe School, a boarding school in Buckinghamshire, England. At Stowe, Cavill developed an interest in acting and participated in school productions, including Grease, A Midsummer Night's Dream, and Tom Stoppard's Dog's Hamlet. At age 16, he and his classmates had the opportunity to be extras in the movie Proof of Life, 2000, starring Russell Crowe. While on set, Cavill introduced himself to the recent Oscar winner, who encouraged him to pursue acting professionally. Cavill soon landed a role in Vendetta, 2001, followed by another in Kevin Reynolds' big-screen adaptation of The Count of Monte Cristo, 2002. For the part of Albert Mandego, Cavill, who has said that he was teased for being overweight as a kid, was encouraged to lose several pounds. In addition, Cavill had guest roles in a number of British television shows as well as supporting parts in the coming-of-age film I Capture the Castle, 2003, and an adaptation of the Celtic romance Tristan plus Isolde, 2006. During this period, Cavill auditioned for several iconic roles, including Superman and James Bond, which ultimately went to Brandon Routh in Superman Returns and Daniel Craig in Casino Royale, both 2006, respectively. Those setbacks led him to consider following in the footsteps of 2 of his elder brothers and joining the armed forces. In 2007, however, Cavill garnered his first leading role in The Tudors, a cable series following the exploits of Henry VIII, played by Irish actor Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. Cavill portrayed Charles Brandon, a loyal courtier to the king. The series helped make Cavill a familiar face, and during its 4 seasons, 2007 to 10, he also appeared in such films as the adventure fantasy Stardust, 2007, and the Woody Allen comedy Whatever Works, 2009. After The Tudors, Cavill proved his skill as an action star, playing Greek hero Theseus in Immortals, 2011, and the son of a CIA agent, played by Bruce Willis, in The Cold Light of Day, 2012. In 2011, Cavill announced that he had been cast as Clark Kent/Superman in Man of Steel, 2013. He later admitted that he had missed the call from director Zack Snyder offering him the job because he had been playing the online game World of Warcraft. To portray the Man of Steel, Cavill transformed his body, adding so much muscle that he sometimes split the seams of his Superman costume. He also had the opportunity to work alongside Crowe, who played Superman's father. Jor-El. Cavill went on to reprise the role in Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, 2016, starring opposite Ben Affleck as Batman, and in Justice League, 2017, featuring such DC comic book heroes as Wonder Woman, played by Israeli actress Gal Gadot. In between Superman films, Cavill starred in director Guy Ritchie's big-screen adaptation of The Man from UNCLE, 2015, playing a CIA agent